And we're live.
And we're live. Back again with Quest and Quill facing the frontier. This week, episode 11. Mind your step. When we last left off, the party had made their way back to the tunnel. And they'd made their way inside the tunnel. They'd found their little AI companion. They'd tried to take a blast at some of the strange creatures in the tunnel. Sorry, guys, do excuse me. I'm a bit sick, but I will try and restrain myself. And they took AI out of the tunnel before proceeding to make their way up through the small little caves and dugout tunnels within the broader mountain. And as they made their way up, a spiral, not so much a staircase, it's just a spiraling one of these small caves. They walked very carefully over some viscous, gooey liquid, and then found themselves looking up at a mysterious hooded figure hovering above them, the pyramid, 60 feet below them. And that's where we left off. So, before we begin, is there anything else that anyone would like to mention?
Nope. How close is this guy?
He's hovering about 30, 40 feet above you guys.
Okay. Does he
in the
look?
center. Does he look?
Does he look like the guys who kidnapped the deputy a few sessions ago?
I think so. It's a dark hooded figure. I'll set the scene for everyone again, because if no one had anything else, that was my plan.
Okay, sorry.
You guys find yourself this about 10, 15 foot straight shaft climbing up. Your little circling cave has come out to a small little, not a shelf, perhaps a shelf in the shaft, where you guys now look at this figure. And as you look up to the darkness above, the figure is hooded. And the robes seem to drape off their body, floating as they themselves float. And, well, it's not quite clear, as they're engulfed in shadow currently. You swear you can see something writhing where their face should be. And as you look closer, you see a single drop of liquid just off of the creature's face. What would everybody like to do? The cabin is cold.
What are you?
Smell. John just shouts, "What are you?"
Yeah, he would say, Who are you? What are you?"
If Aslan hadn't before, he draws his battle axes.
Okay. I'm gonna answer you. Does anybody else want to do anything else before I answer?
I think
that is good.
Okay.
I think Saul is going to invoke too much of a memory of these guys that rocked our socks off a couple seconds ago. I think he's gonna be more of a. I don't think he wants to wait to let this guy attack us first.
Okay. Well, you will all hear in your head as you're readying to take your action that a voice, and it seems wet, meets your mind and says, "Why is concern to you.
I can't make that out.
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna try this again. Put this thing a little bit closer to my face. I is of no concern to you. Can you hear that?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who are you, rats and mollusks that attack the Great Mooring?
Great mooring, is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like more.
The Great
Sounds made
Mooring.
up.
We're the heroes, Zergrin, to save this land.
Oh my-
The voice once again answers back, once again inside your minds. Heroes, you know not even the powers that you play with.
I would like to use my monk movement to scramble vertically up the up the shaft. I don't know, Mario style.
Gotcha, yeah.
Does he have an action ready to mess with me for making a movement towards him?
Yeah, no, totally. There is
I figured he might.
yeah. As soon as you start moving, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. If
Sounds
that's what
good.
you want to do.
That is what I want to do. That's a natural 20, 23.
Nice. Okay, so you feel the same voice that's been creeping into your brain just try and like take hold of your mind, almost as if it just grasps at you. And for a second, you feel it holds you, but you're able to break out of it. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to jump onto him. And 1 second, I'm looking up the rules on this. Okay. I'm going to shoot him with my pistol twice.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
No, that does not hit.
Okay, what about a 25?
That definitely hits, yeah. Would you be surprised if I was to tell you that was it?
That does maximum damage, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Maximum damage.
I'm also going to hit him with an unarmed strike. And the way I'm going to flavor this is with the butt end of my gun. I'm going to attempt a stunning strike.
Okay.
Just fucking.
That is a
Now.
26.
That's definitely a hit. What do I need to roll against that?
9 points of damage. You need to make a
Constitution, right?
let me double check that because it might be wisdom.
I rolled a natural one. It
You
makes
know
no
that
difference.
one? Okay, he is stunned.
I'm not using the well-trained dice this time.
Okay. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn, and unless I'm mistaken, I think this is going to break his concentration on whatever it is he's using to levitate. And I'm going to ride him down all the way to the bottom of the shaft.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can.
Didn't expect that one, did you, DM?
I'm just double checking whether or not it breaks his levitate. Doesn't say anything not, so I'm gonna roll for it. Hey, does that sound fair?
Let me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Concentration check, right?
Levitation should be concentration, unless I'm mistaken. I'm okay with him making the roll because that's you're the DM.
Is levitate concentration? I don't have the spell up currently.
Stun is that it incapacitates.
Oh, he's incapacitated. Yeah, then. Yeah, well then the spell would drop, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but when
Without
you're
even
levitating,
having-
once the spell ends, you just slowly and safely get brought down to the ground
Yeah,
and levitate.
It seems to be
Yeah.
a point of contention in the community, I'm seeing, so that's up to you.
I'm gonna roll for it because it's not
That's
as
more than
simple
fair.
as like he's
What I'm asking for is huge. This is a big opening move, so I think that's fair.
natural 18.
Okay. All right. So, what's that look like for me?
So you go up there, you shoot him,
blast a hole through his side, then you come and hit him with the butt of your gun, stunning him. His form, which was originally floating sort of ethereally with his arms up, just sort of tenses up, and the whole thing freezes, and he's almost stuck in the air.
Okay.
Since combat has begun, Aslan, it's your turn.
So Aslan is seeing
John, you're
this
up
monk
next.
riding the guy while he's levitating, or what?
Yeah.
He'll yell, "Yeah, go Saul, get him!" And as he says this, he's he's gonna try to toss a javelin at the guy. His last javelin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
Saul's
can he
kinda
do
like-
this without hitting
Saul's
Saul?
standing on top of this guy, trying to position him between them and him, so they can shoot freely or throw freely or whatever they need to do. He's riding him like
Yeah.
a surfboard right now.
Okay. Nice. Good to know.
Let's give it
You have
this a
advantage
shot.
on the attack, Diego.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
It's incapacitated.
Hell
It's
yeah,
a
baby.
15.
That is his armor class.
Hell yeah,
Meets
dude.
it, beats it. 7
Mhm.
damage.
Nice. Okay.
That's it for the turn.
Jeez. Okay, guys. That's John, and then Frank up next.
Yeah. So John would say, "You want our fear, but you cannot have it, Irota!" And then he'll shoot it with eye beams.
Nice.
That's the damage.
Hits it with the 25 for
Hell yeah.
Oh,
and then
excellent.
second. He keeps blasting.
Get blasted.
Ooh, for hits it with the 22 for
Yep.
another 9 force damage, so 19 total.
Holy smokes.
Yo, he's not enjoying that.
What a great use of the Eldritch Blast cantrip.
Frank, you're up. And unless you want to do something else. Movement, anything. John, is that your turn?
That's it. No, that's it.
Okay, cool.
I
Frank,
mean,
you're up.
unless I can jump. onto him
he's-
also.
Nah, he's like 30 feet up. And I would say just for the sake of it, he's gonna start like drifting down on his own turn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't sweat it. I'll just stay where he is.
Even then, like what's the fall rate on a levitate, right?
It's, I believe it's like your regular movement.
Just
it'd be like
downward slowly.
Yeah, just a downward, slow fall.
I'm just saying if you move 30 feet downwards in 6 seconds, it would hurt. Anyway, Frank, what are you doing?
I'll shoot him. I have advantage, right?
good.
Okay, I'll roll with advantage. Oof. Hit it with a 24.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez, guys.
4, 5 plus. So 9 fire damage in total. That's pretty much
Nice.
it.
Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with his spell thoroughly stunned out of him, this guy now begins to, with the monk riding him like a surfboard, just drift downwards at apparently a rate of 30 feet for every 6 seconds. So it's not slow. But as he does this and he feels his body start to unlock, do I roll for the stun again, or is it just for one turn? It's the end of your next turn, right? He's stunned until your next turn.
He's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so then he drifts down slowly. That is all he can do.
God damn.
You're looking way too happy over there, Saul.
I've been thinking about this all week.
All right. I'm guessing it's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Luna is going to whip out her hammer sharp pistol and fire at the floating down magic man. With advantage, she rolls a 16. She rolls a 16. Advantage. No. Roll. The damage is 4 damage. That's her first attack. For her second attack, she is going to equip. She's going to whip out the hand axe she took earlier on from the scavenge things from the guys. Right now, how far up is the magic man?
10
I
feet.
would say, yeah, 10 feet. Maybe,
10 feet,
maybe,
perfect.
yeah. 10
Well,
feet and about
well,
10 feet in, about 5 feet into the middle of this downward shaft.
Okay, all right. So she's gonna use her hand. You get the hand axe out, and she's gonna deliver it into the magic man as best as she can with advantage. I have to roll twice. 19.
Oof.
That's, yeah.
Okay, and since I
Damage as
threw
well.
it, it'll be piercing damage.
Just a
Seven
reminder.
damage.
Oh, it's a hand axe. It's still slashing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And with her final action, she those 2 attacks. And with the final action, she's going to use action surge, and she's going to equip the dagger that she took from early on and throw it at the guy that's floating down slowly.
Okay.
And she rolls a.
Holy
She got a 20. She
That's a
got a
natural
20.
20, isn't it?
Yeah, roll your
Yep,
damage.
natural 20.
Hell yeah, dude.
So just roll.
W dice, of course.
Yeah, W dice.
Well,
pretty-
D&D Beyond does that for you, I believe.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
boy. How much is that
8
total?
damage.
8 damage. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad at all, man.
On
That's
a
a
dagger?
and
That's
she's
not
gonna
bad.
end
On a
it-
dagger?
and-
That's not bad, bro.
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. No, this is great.
And
That's
she's-
a lot of damage.
That's a
And
lot
she's
of
gonna end it up
damage.
saying, "Don't you dare do that again, you son of a bitch!" Yeah, that's it.
Okay, good to know. Sol, you're up again.
Um,
You are now on top of this thing, riding down slowly while your friends are making all their attacks into it.
Okay, so he's still stunned, so I'm gonna get advantage on my attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stun him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 shots with my gun. That hits. That's 11 points of damage on the first shot.
My word.
That is a natural 20. That's 9 points of damage on the second shot.
But I love how the crit did less damage than the regular attack.
Yeah, I didn't roll
Yeah.
great on it, but that's
It's
okay.
annoying. It
I'll
happens.
I'll take it, man.
Hey, man,
Okay.
damage is damage. That's still
And then
20
I'm gonna
damage. That's
do-
not bad at all.
This thing is looking messed up.
I sure fucking hope so after all of that. Jesus.
Dude.
I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. Okay, that is a 20 to hit. I am going to make that a stunning strike. And
Okay.
Monks.
Roll your
Let me
damage.
Monks.
let me do the damage. That is 8 points of damage, and I need you to make.
How do you want to finish it?
Can I take back my stunning strike, please? Or did I still have to
Yeah,
use the keyboard
sure.
for that?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, buddy. I think after the 2
Big
shots,
bad
with his final punch as they're riding down, he's going to like drift his face into the side of the wall, and then as he dies,
Mhm.
I think he's going to like increase in speed, and it's just gonna like grind away half his face,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll try to hop off back with my bros as he's going down, and maybe try to hold on to him now that he's dead, so that we can search his body for clues.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to you if you want to let me do that, or if I need to roll for it or anything.
I can say you can somewhat direction him like a surfboard, especially now that this is a body, but you also have about 10 feet, so you're probably going to need to catch it, as well as yourself trying to get onto the ledge, because this thing has gone from drifting down slowly to just being like dead weight.
Yeah. So what's the roll for that? What do I need to roll?
Dexterity,
Just-
acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics.
Yeah. And then describe to me, please, how you want to step like Johnny Depp or something off of this floating creature onto
Yeah, I think like his legs are trailing behind him a little bit, so I'm gonna like just kind of smoothly step onto the ledge and like reach back and grab his leg and like pull him after me.
Okay.
That was a great couple of rounds, guys. Good job.
Dear Lord, yeah.
Well, a couple rounds. You mean
That
one
was
round?
That was one round.
Can
That
was
was
one
6
round.
seconds.
It was,
It was one
literally-
round and one turn.
I get my
Yeah.
javelin back?
Oh yeah, of course. Saul
stuck
is
in
going
his
to
body,
wrench
sure.
the javelin free and hand it over to Aslan with an approving nod.
Thank you.
All of you, but particularly John, feel in response to from the paralysis to like the limp body, the entire tunnel starts to shake. Not so much like a violent earthquake shake, just a subtle vibration, almost like a hum. And you feel it. And John, inside your own mind, you feel those waves once again crash against the shore that is your brain, almost battering you. Can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
From everyone or just from John?
Just from John.
Okay.
All right, boy, you can do it. We believe in you.
Ooh, John's in trouble.
9.
No.
John, you feel what seems to be a burst of psychic energy that has emanated from up whatever is clearly in the shaft, as the link of psychic like the psychic tether that connected this creature to whatever was there is severed, and almost like a blast, you can't see it, but your brain feels it as this wave just rocks you backwards. You take 1 psychic damage. That wasn't really the point. Wasn't meant to hurt you, but
But
this reaction is visceral, and the rest of you can see John's reaction to like being hit harder than you, but the rest of you can feel that the entire cavern shakes around you.
Okay.
you would see John drop to his knees and put his hands on the ground. He's like, something's happening.
Saul is going to quickly search the body, like just take a few seconds just to see what he can find on it, like any artifacts, anything that will be important.
First of all, you roll the body over and reveal the face, revealing it is not a humanoid face.
Oh.
There is a viscous, slimy purple liquid that seems to cover its nearly translucent skin. You can see the purple and pink blood vessels and veins underneath that seems to give it its dim, dark color. And the most pressing features you can see are 2 black eyes, not pupilless. Pupilless and now limp, and 4 writhing, what would have been writhing tentacles, now drooping off of the creature's face.
What is that? John would say from the ground, looking up at the hooded figure, or looking over.
Saul,
What about you?
Yeah.
John, what the heck was that? What's happening?
Aslan will try to help John up.
Thank you, Aslan, he would say, taking his hand, and he would say, that thing, whatever it was, it's connected to something above us, higher up in the tunnels. There's something more danger.
Oh, so you're
More
not just
danger?
feeling claustrophobic?
No, this isn't over yet. We need to ascend. We need to get up there and reach the heart of this evil.
The heart. So you're saying if we kill this heart, no more of the shenanigans?
I hope so.
At this point, the shaking seems to still for a second, and then almost as if the entire world shifts to the side. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save shaving shift.
Nick, is it magic?
5.
9.
Oh, shit.
Is it magic?
It's psionics.
17 here.
Is that a yes or a no?
Is that a yes or a
It's
no?
not magic.
Kinda. It's not magic. No.
It's not magic.
Okay, because it depends whether or not I get advantage on this. That's why I'm asking.
It's
No?
psionics.
Okay, sure.
It's messing with your brain, not with your arcane.
I don't know, man. I'm just asking because I get advantage against stuff against magic. I'm just saying. I got
Yeah.
an 11.
That's a
I
no.
don't think so. Okay, so who got above a 12?
Only Aslan.
Aslan got above a 12?
Yeah.
He
Good
got
job,
17.
Aslan. Aslan's
He's-
like,
You let me go. Aslan.
feel nothing.
Oh
I
no.
don't feel nothing. The rest of you literally feel as if the entire world has now tilted on its side. And for a second, a wave of nausea engulfs you and you start spinning. I'm going to make you guys each roll a d6 for me, please.
Okay.
Oh god.
Even
On a
Aslan?
1, no, not Aslan. Aslan made the save. On a 1, you fall to the ground.
I fell to the ground.
What about a 5?
Jesus, I fell to the ground.
Okay. You two
John and
have
me
now
both have a
fallen
5.
prone. You two have now okay, and you two both have a 5. With a 5, I would say you literally just like ricochet off, like you just move to the side and like hit into the nearest wall that you guys see. The two who fell prone, please take 4 bludgeoning damage if you fell prone, and the other 2 can take 5 bludgeoning damage. As literally you feel your whole bodies like involuntarily, you like trying to right yourself, literally pull yourself into the wall or into the floor.
So those who didn't fall to the ground take 5.
Yeah, those who went into the wall, because if you roll a 1, you fell into the ground. You literally like boom, face plant. But if you rolled a 5, you literally tried to correct yourself and just hit yourself into a wall.
Okay, so falling onto the floor did less damage than okay.
It's a nice smooth floor. Feels nice down here.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
hard,
it's
rocky.
It's all
apparently-
rock. It's
all
a
rock.
tunnel.
It feels good.
Yeah, it
Feels nice
hurts no
down
matter
here.
what.
There's a little divot where my face should be.
Yeah.
And about at this point, as this happens, John will start to feel what just a slight like tap, 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 tap at the edge of his consciousness. What does everybody want to do?
Real quick, did Saul find anything on the body? Okay,
So
I just had to check.
on the creature's body, you would have found its robe. It seems to be wearing some sort of like inwoven metal carapace around itself. And it doesn't seem to have anything on it that
That's fine.
you like recognize as anything useful, basically.
That's fine.
John would say, the body. We should bring it back.
Saul looks skeptical. He points up
Well,
the tunnel.
He says, yes, but I mean, we can't leave this here. Mr. Ouijan, he needs to see this. He needs to know.
Okay, Saul shrugs and he's gonna try to climb back up that tunnel the way he did before with his monk movement, and
Okay.
try to reach the top, and throw a hopefully secure a rope and throw it back down for the others.
Okay. It's more than 50 feet up as you start moving and darting up the tunnel. Does anybody else want to do anything while he moves? Lula, you were
Lula
saying
would-
something.
Yeah, you should like to get up the floor and retrieve her weapons that are still stuck in the Squid Man, Magic Man, and she's gonna shut. Maybe not. Yeah, she's just gonna look at Saul, hoping he doesn't drop down.
Thanks for looking out.
I have a question. Like during all of this, all Aslan saw was a bunch of people falling to the floor for no reason, or what?
Yeah, basically he saw two of his friends just like literally like stumble and fall over, and the other two take a step and then just slam themselves into a wall.
You
Yes,
guys
please
so
roleplay his
clumsy.
John will look to Aslan, perplexed, wondering why he's not getting affected.
Soul,
You didn't
it's-
feel it?
sorry.
Feel? Oh, like a little draft, little bit chilly, but doesn't bother me.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Soul, it's more than 50 feet up, and as you make your movement, you take more than 6 seconds. You get the first 40 feet, right? That's your movement. You can climb. It's at least another 50 feet up, and as you look to the top of the tunnel, what was previously just the darkness of the top of the shaft is now illuminated with a yellow-orange glow.
Okay, he's going to descend.
Nope.
He's going to descend, and
Yeah.
he's going to take out his rope. When he gets back down on the ledge, he's going to take out his rope, and he's going to make like a grabby motion towards Lula while looking up and like pointing up with his gun.
As you look up,
What?
an orb at the top of the tunnel.
He's going to he's going to you know what he's going to do? He's going to take a shot at it. He's not really trying to hit it because he knows it's not going to do anything. But he does know that it will alert the others that there's something coming in after us.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he's going to do. Do you want me to bother rolling to hit it? Because I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's fine. I understand what you're trying to achieve.
Okay.
How do you all react to Soul just as this gunshot echoes in this tight space you find yourselves in?
Oh, throw down a rope! I can't climb that high.
He's standing next to you.
He's standing
Oh,
next to
sorry.
you. He
bad.
was making a motion at you, like trying to get something from you. And he has a
So
rope, he has a
if
rope
we
out.
if we look up, do we see the thing that Saul was just shooting at?
There is an orange orb,
Yeah.
now turning red, emanating
Can I
these
shoot
waves of light.
Luna's
Yeah,
gonna
John would
grab.
gasp. Go ahead.
Luna's gonna grab the rope, give it to Soul, and dig in her pockets, whip out the iron duster knuckle thing.
Okay. Frank, you want to take a shot?
Yes, sir.
Please make your attack. Also, guys, remember when you roll your attack, roll your damage at the same time.
Yeah, I need to remember how to do
Yeah.
that. I'll make a.
Yeah.
I might make some by accident.
Crit,
Heck yeah, dude.
please.
Heck yeah.
Other than that, guys, you've been saving up all your rolls for today, huh?
I believe
Come
I
on, man.
still get like if I roll an 18 or higher, it's still a crit. By the way, I'm not sure if that's still the same day, but I still haven't
Mhm.
Yeah,
rolled
it
an
is.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your 4d10 plus 2d8, please.
So it's 22 damage, fire damage, please.
This light is like snuffed from the sky.
You could
think.
just see
he
Frank
one-shot
just
it?
going.
Oh wait, no, he didn't. Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
said-
come on.
What
So
was it?
close.
24? 22?
22,
Not
Yeah.
not far off, man.
22
This thing-
fire.
22
yeah,
fire,
22
yeah.
fire, like not resisted at all. The thing is like warping. Sorry, I had the wrong HP written down. You guys have messed with my shit today.
John would
Damn it, bro.
run up, lower his glasses, and say "Irota" as he tries to shoot it
Mm-hmm.
to finish it off. Does a 16 hit?
I believe it does. Yep.
All right, so he hits it for 13 force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, second, he continues to blast and hits it with a crit.
Nice.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Oh
You
my
guys are just
goodness.
wrecking my shit today, guys. Like, I'm not mad. You see the smile on my face? Wow.
For another 15 force. So 28 force total.
He
As
heard more
green
than
light
me.
echoes up through, like, glows up through the tunnel, just, and the light is extinguished. But in the extinguishing of the light, you swear you can see something on the edge, and then it's dark.
Oh, that's
Um,
true. Yes.
all right. Saul is going to tie the two ends of the rope together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want me to
Wait.
roll to see how well he ties them together. If that's
Yeah. You're a farm boy.
Lula is gonna stop Saul from tying it together, and she's gonna take the two ends of the rope, show it to Frank, and say, "Glue these together, please, like you did earlier on."
Frank is gonna
Not
look at these
literally
and
glue.
be like, "Aren't the last one was broken? I don't think this one's broken. I don't think it's not gonna work."
Saul snatches it away, ties it up, and zips zips up the tunnel.
Saul and Lula.
I'm gonna take a dash action to double my speed.
Okay, well, as you're moving up to get to the edge of the tunnel, Saul and Lula, with your passive perception, you guys notice that there are strange quadruped things moving downwards. And as they notice you step out back onto the shelf to take your dash action and move upwards, they themselves start to run at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What's running at him?
Quadruped creatures
Gotcha.
Things on all
So this
fours.
is still from up top, right? Like this is above us.
running down the side of the tunnel. Like,
Oh, okay. We're doing a bunch of creative theater of the mind today, guys. With the
Oh yeah.
combat.
Lula is gonna shout down at Frank and
Uh-huh.
John and say, "Guys, we got company coming down. Pot shots, shoot off."
you guys can see at least 4 of them. Now that you've all taken notice, now that they're in full dash, where's the lamp?
The lamp's been on this whole time.
Okay.
It's on,
Going up into the darkness of the tunnel, and as they leave like the sort of shadows that the strange shaft casts, you see in full light as these 4-legged, large clawed forms of what seem to be just writhing tendon and flesh, almost looking like just bits of strewn muscle piled and upon itself, all with 4 legs underneath it, and they're charging down the shaft at you.
Yeah.
How many are there?
4.
4 for now.
4. Okay.
4
Good.
creatures with 4 legs.
Okay.
Okay. So where is Saul now? Because I've actually, I think if he saw them, he probably wouldn't have taken the dash action.
Yeah, as you stepped out onto the shelf, that's when you notice all of this.
So he sees 4 of them coming down. I guess he'll take aim at the closest one and open fire. If that's okay.
Lula would
Make
like
your
to do
attack,
the
please.
same.
Make your attack, please.
Sure thing.
I'm just gonna say for another round we go in combat order. So Saul, you're
Yeah, I
up.
figured.
Aslan, you're next.
I just
Figure
got
out.
a nat 20 on my second hit.
That hit.
Goodness.
Really, a nat 20 hits.
So that's 15 points of damage plus the initial 10, so that's 25 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. It looks really messed up.
I'm actually gonna
Sever
take-
what seems.
Yep.
Keep going.
Alright.
Keep going. Keep going.
I meant to say this earlier, and it's okay if it's too late. I was going to take the bonus. I would like to take the bonus action to just turn those into Kinsei shots, but it's okay if it's too late to say that. Because I don't think it changes anything. Like, I don't think it would. It doesn't give me an advantage saying it now. It doesn't cost me anything to do it. I just forgot about it.
Yeah, next time.
It's your call.
Does it add extra damage?
It does.
How much extra damage?
I would get 1d4 for each shot, so 2d4.
It's still not enough. I don't think it'll be enough to kill it.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave it. That's fine.
I mean,
Well, he's got nothing else he can do with this bonus action.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might as well roll your damage. Yeah,
Okay. So it's
it's
3
not like it
points.
costs you, right?
Yeah, it doesn't cost me anything. It's just a bonus action to do it.
Go for it. Yeah,
So it's 3 points of extra damage.
3.
Yep.
This first creature, like you just hit it seemingly above what seems to be this writhing muscle above the shoulder, and the matter is just strewn across the back of the tunnel, but it's still charging at you.
Okay. That's my turn.
Aslan, what are you doing?
Is Aslan aware of what is happening?
Depends how far down the tunnel you are, but you can see your friends taking shots up.
I guess he'll take a look up at the shaft to see what's going on. And as he sees his creatures, he's probably going to launch one javelin towards one of them.
Your attack, please.
So he rolls 21 to hit and
yeah.
7 on damage.
Is that the same one or a different one?
I don't know, man. He's just throwing up. He'll
Yeah,
aim at the
7
one
damage.
that looks closest.
That would be the one Sol shot. He specified the one closest.
Yeah. Okay, 7 damage. Is that it?
Okay, yeah, no, that's it.
This thing is on its last legs. It's looking messed up, and now it's got a javelin sticking out of it, which is making its running awkward and heavy.
I guess he'll look at the allies that are still next to him that haven't gone up.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say, "There's a bunch of meatballs running down." That's it.
All right.
Don Morello with Frank up next.
I'm gonna try and John would try and finish off the wounded one with an eye beam.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
He hits it for 9 force.
How do you want to do it?
You would just say Irota, and then a beam would shoot upwards, and it would hit the wall at first, but then he would strike his gaze along to like the side, and it would run across it and just cut it in half, and the beam would continue and strike towards the next closest one.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to roll your attack?
And he hits it with a 19 for 7 force damage.
Nice, not bad at all. So this first beam just slices, and as it does, you can see what these weird, almost tentacle, almost worm-like, muscly strands between the thing are just sliced, and it just collapses as his body limply just falls down the tunnel. The next one then gets the beam into it and makes it ricochet, meaning it runs like sort of circular around the tunnel now, but still charging at you. Frank, what are you doing?
So there's still 3 left, right?
Just real quick, John would recede 10 feet away from the ledge.
Okay, good to know.
Frank would point his gun upwards and cast a magic missile, shooting the 3 remaining ones with 1 magic missile each. Does that mean I have to roll it 3 times? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Technically, you still roll 1 dice, and it's for all of the
Oh,
missiles.
right. Yeah, that's what we decided
But-
last time, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you, Nick. Whichever one you want. I'd say
just
the
roll one. It makes it quicker, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. So they all take 4 damage.
Nice.
All 3 of them take 4 damage.
Yep.
All 3 of them take 4 damage individually, and Frank is
Nice.
also going to follow in John's footsteps. And walk away
remember
a little
you've
bit
used-
from the ledge.
Remember, you've used that once already today, so you have to take a spell slot here.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. So, with Frank's turn complete, these creatures now charging down. The one that
Oh
you
shit!
hit,
I think you guys skipped me.
No, you're last, Lila.
Yeah.
You're last in combat order.
You're off.
Changing,
All right, I'm
changing the
looking.
order on the map. I think that's what's causing the
Yeah,
problem.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's because we're not using the map actually.
Yeah.
It's not the
yeah,
right
my
one.
bad.
Okay. So, with these creatures now charging towards you, the one that you have hit twice, and has taken the eye beam is now coming closest to you, and it leaps off the side of the wall and just right onto Lula's face. It makes contact. Lula, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What is it?
It's a 20.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Perfect. Okay.
30,
So,
20.
as this creature's 4 limbs leave the wall and it leaps towards you, you see them open up as these 4 claws sort of fan out to wrap themselves around your head. And underneath the creature's body, you just see like a horrible beaked mouth just open up, ready to consume you. But just in time, because I rolled a 16, you rolled a dirty 20, you're able to catch this creature as it comes in to grapple you, and its small beak-like appendage just snaps at your face angrily. It still makes an attack with its claw, which natural 1, so that misses. You are safe.
It's
At least for this turn.
holding it so tightly it can't. Claw
Yeah.
him.
Like as it tries to claw you, you just like lift it up a little bit, like when a little kid's trying to hit you, you just hold them off. You know.
John says,
Um,
"Courage, friends! The gods are with us."
The second creature will then take a leap at Saul with the same intent.
You need another strength save.
It misses. I got a 16. I was like, oh yeah, 16 did it, but your AC is 17, so it doesn't do it. I had to go and double check that. I was like, no, that's it. No, it's not it. It misses, so it lands on the floor next to you, just takes a slash at your leg for 19 total. That one hits for Shao.
That's it.
Shao. For 4 slashing damage.
4?
4, yeah.
All right.
The final one leaps at Aslan for that hits natural 16 plus. And the same thing, Aslan sees these 4 claws just fan out to lash at his face, and I need a contested grappling, so strength or acrobatics, athletic or acrobatic, please.
$11.
The creature digs its claws into the side of your head, into your neck, into your shoulder, and its horrible beak just snaps at your head. You take that's 7 plus. Sorry, guys, give me a second. I haven't hit this one yet. 7 plus 3. Oh, sorry. 7. Okay, so it's just 7. Okay, you take 7 psychic damage. And 4 piercing damage. But you're not raged, so that's not halved.
Okay.
This creature, with its now beak-like appendage digging into the side of your skull, you feel something snake its way in the wound. And with it, that's my turn.
So now it's Saul.
All right.
No, it's Lula.
That's Lula.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm holding the its legs from like latching onto my face, right? It's 2 legs, right? With like.
You're holding the whole body up at this point, yeah.
Okay. So I would imagine that I'm holding its 2 appendages, like.
Mm-hmm.
And with the 2 appendages in my hands, I just like bend it, like just
Rocket.
snap it. Yeah.
Okay. So if you drop your pistol, then you can do it as like your 2-hand strike if that's what you're trying to do. I like the flavor.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But then you're gonna have to like drop your gun.
Yeah, I guess I would say I
You were
did
kind of
drop my
keeping it
gun.
off you. Yeah, to catch it. That's fair.
The
Yeah.
gun's on the floor. The gun's on the floor.
Okay.
So I guess that'll be double strike.
Make your double arm strike.
Making, what is it? Does 13 do anything?
13 hits.
Oof.
That's its AC.
Nice.
All right. 5 damage.
Okay, nice.
That's the first attack. Second attack is the same one. 25.
Definitely a hit, yeah. Remember, roll your damage when
And
you roll your
7.
attack.
Yeah, 7 damage.
17? 17? 7. Okay. That's more reasonable. I was about to say, God damn, Lula, like, wow.
You could use your bonus action to attack, right?
Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
No. A bonus action.
you
I don't
want.
have a attack bonus action thing.
You can do
Well,
do
it's
offhand
like
strike.
dual wielding because you don't have shield. You don't have a
Yeah.
shield.
No.
By the way, you need to set the fact that you don't have your shield up. I need to include that in your AC.
Yeah. Well, she forgot to use it. All right. She panicked. Yeah.
Very
She's just
stressful
a super
time.
calm girl.
Frank
Yeah.
is holding his shield up very cautiously.
Well, for Lula and the bonus actions, I checked. I don't see a attack bonus action there. So.
You get your offhand strike, right? Which everybody can use an offhand strike. You just don't get to add your thing to it.
That's right.
So you
I
just
don't get that
can
much.
roll. You don't get to add your strength or your dexterity.
Oh, so
So you
just
just it's a flat. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me roll that flat.
That's only to your damage, right? Still to hit, you still have your save to hit bonus, right, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just your damage that you roll flat. The other roll is just a normal roll.
Okay, so it's an 8
Okay.
plus a 6, so it's a 14 in total then.
That hits.
Yeah, 14. And damage is 10 damage.
Mm.
Ooh,
Not bad.
Well,
Lord.
no, it doesn't do the damage, so it's not the plus
Oh.
3, so it's just a 7.
yeah, it's 7.
Oh,
That's
7.
still
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
There we go. That's not. Yeah, that's like a good. That's a good ass roll. Yeah, not bad at all.
Almost max damage.
Yeah.
But then wait.
And
Did you roll for your double hand damage? Because you can only roll for single hand damage, I'm afraid.
Just double
you
damage.
roll for double hand damage.
Where's
Okay, so on the
double
last one can only be your one hand because it's your offhand strike.
Oh.
So for
Basically, you basically like pull this thing, and then you just like
So let's just make it
Give
4
a little-
damage instead.
4. Okay,
Yeah. Or maybe 3.
I'll take it.
And then she's gonna end the turn just screaming her head off like, "Ah, what is this thing?"
Sol, you're up.
All right. Saul's going to look between Lula struggling with this creature and Aslan with this thing latched onto him. He's going to look between the two. I think he's going to decide to help Lula just because he's a little bit closer to her. And Aslan's a big guy. So he's going to move next to her, so he's shooting outward, not at her.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take 2 shots at this thing.
Okay.
Now, remind me, how do I do this with damage at the same time? I know you
You
guys
just
told
roll
me.
them.
You just click both at the same time. After you click the one, you click the other.
Okay. Okay, so the first one misses. And the second one misses.
Oof.
Wow. Now wait a minute. I got 11. I got
Guess
11.
we used up all of our good luck, huh?
Well, I got 11 on the second one.
11 plus or 11 total.
I got 11 totals. I think what
That's
I'll
a miss.
do. I think what I'll do is I'll do the. one second. I thought I had it here. There's like a focused aim thing I can do where I use key points. Yeah, so I'll just use 1 key point to boost it by 2 to set that to a 13.
Don't you have to declare that before you make the attack?
Let me make sure. No, it says when you miss with an attack roll.
Okay. Yep. Sure. I was thinking of something different. I think.
Nah, it's okay. So that 13 does hit, right? Just hits.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, that is 9 points of damage,
Not bad at all.
and then I will do an unarmed strike on it. So 16.
That hits.
For 5 damage.
How do you want to end it?
Oh,
Um,
nice.
I think he just I think he just pulverizes it with the butt of his gun, and the mass in the middle just kind of like falls apart, and the four limbs just fall to the limp in Lula's hands. And that's my
It-
turn, y'all.
It falls limp like mush. And Lula, you just feel this thing like.
Oh, thank you, Saul.
With that, Aslan, that's your turn. What are you doing?
As Aslan is being attacked by this chicken man, he's gonna completely enrage as this thing is digging into his brain, and then he's
Okay.
gonna try to strike it twice with his battle axe.
Okay.
He misses the first one, and he misses the second one.
He's just wildly swinging.
Whoa.
He's just wildly swinging
Wow,
at
he
this
got a
thing.
1 and a 2.
That hurts, bro. That hurts. Do you want to
Oh my
describe
God.
to us? Do you want to
Not
describe
him.
to us Aslan? Aslan in this moment of utter chaos.
I mean, he's having his brain invaded right now, and I think that just completely messes his senses right now. So he tries to swing once, goes completely wide with his axe, and then he tries to swing again, it goes completely wide. Yeah.
Just imagining Aslan here, like literally trying to chop his own head off with his axe, like
Stumbling around.
John Morello, what are you doing?
John Morello is gonna say, "Let go of my friend," and he's gonna lower his glasses and cast suggestion on the creature. I need a Wisdom save of 15 against the one that's grappling Aslan.
So is there only one left, or
I rolled a 14. It has a +2. I'm so sorry, homie.
Oh shit. Okay, and then that's his turn.
I think there's 4 and we killed 2, so
I know there's one grappling with Aslan, and there's one that we killed on the way down. One that we killed that was Lula. Where's the fourth one? Where's he at?
The fourth one is on Aslan's face.
what's the third one then?
Where's the third one then?
Yeah.
So the first one got shot and fell through the tunnel. The second one is the one that they just killed off Lula. The third one is busy attacking Saul, which Saul hasn't done anything about. It's next to him on the ground. And the fourth one is
I forgot about him.
Aslan's head.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Saul has just like had his legs slashed at by this thing, and he's suddenly be like, Lula, no!
Okay.
Honestly, that's within character. I was like, he didn't forget anything. He's just doing what Saul would do. You know, I didn't
Yeah,
even
no,
question
makes
it.
Makes sense. Makes
Saul
sense.
really said concerned silence.
Concerned silence, exactly. So, John, sorry, your damage, please. Which one are you attacking? The one on Aslan, right? Yeah.
What?
Who, me?
No, he
John isn't
missed.
attacking any.
No,
Oh, he missed.
Did
I
he
mean,
cast
if
a
it's still my
suggestion?
turn, I can quicken spell.
Did you make both of your attacks and just miss both of your attacks? Because I feel like maybe
Did he-
that's what I missed.
No,
I thought I was waiting for you to give me
He
damage.
casted-
He
Oh,
casted
suggestion.
suggestion.
And it was a 14, yeah, it was a 14,
It
sorry.
failed, so he realized
Yeah.
that it failed, so I'm gonna use meta magic and I'm gonna quicken spell and an Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay, yeah. No, sorry, I forgot that I'd just beaten your thing. So I thought I was waiting for damage from you still. That's why I let myself
Okay.
get a little bit distracted.
Gucci gang.
Sorry, guys, excuse
Wait,
me.
Hold on. Our warlock
Eh,
has
I
meta
hit it with a
magic.
17. I got it as a feat for 6
Oh.
force.
Damn.
it's a good pick for a warlock.
Yeah, quicken spells are useful as hell.
Yeah.
Frank, you're up.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I
Good
forget
hit,
the
John,
second
good hit.
attack I forget the second attack on the Eldritch Blast. Hold on. And I hit it again with a 22 for 5 force damage, so 11 total.
Nice, good hit.
Good damage.
All right. So Frank is not understanding why Saul is just letting this happen to his legs. Is gonna shoot the one that's attacking Saul. With a 22. 12 damage and fire damage in total.
Ooh, very good.
You're muted still.
Good hit, not bad at all. Is that your turn?
I don't have anything else to do now.
Aslan, you take
What?
12 psychic damage.
Ooh.
I need an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
No, that's my weakness.
Mhm.
No,
Dude,
that's the thing.
The
I'm
guys tell the
insecure
story, you're the
about.
only one that they
Apparently it's your
grappled on.
strength.
No, that's my wisdom.
Wow,
Okay,
this is
never
so
mind.
bad.
Hey,
16.
I told you it's your strength.
16.
So what was that?
16.
16?
What the?
The
Dude.
creature's trying to eat his brain, but there's nothing there.
He has a -1, and he's still
His
rolling
brain
fucking
is made
amazing.
of iron from all the books he's been reading.
He's
So
still
you still
stupid
take the 12
fucking
psychic
muscles.
damage. You still take the 12 psychic damage, and you feel this thing being rather invasive. Saul, since you have ignored this thing, it has now decided to jump on your back from behind, and it has clawed itself, poof, poof, into the side of your head. It misses on its attack, but I need you to make a strength saving throw, or athletics or
Still a little
acrobatics. Like
crispy.
Acrobatics is okay.
yeah, it's a grappling check.
23.
That makes it, yeah. This thing is trying to like claw itself onto you. How do you want to whip it off of you?
Yeah, he's gonna whip it off, and more than that, I'm gonna whip it off down the shaft next to me.
Good to know. Okay. You just like, and this thing like starts flying down the hole.
All right.
It hasn't started falling yet because it's not going to move that far, but yeah. But good reaction.
Thank you.
With that, that's my turn. Saul, what are you up to?
All right. Saul is gonna turn to
No,
Aslan.
it's Lula.
No,
Oh, sorry,
wait,
Lula.
Lula.
My bad. My bad. It's like
this
it's just
time you
blocked.
almost skipped him.
Yeah, no,
Almost.
my initiative thing is like blocked, but I can.
We'll get
just-
there next turn. Don't
yeah.
worry.
All right. Well,
I
since
picked
in
it on the old map on the Owlbear
Since
Rodeo.
the-
It says the correct one.
since the little thing is not off yet, while it's going off, Luna is going to use a bonus action to reload her pistol. That's one. Wait. Luna is going to use a free action, free
object interaction.
Pick up her pistol, bonus action, reload the pistol, and then first action, attack action to shoot the thing that Saul just kicked off. I'm rolling. 17. Roll. Dear God, so much lag. 4 damage. Second action, she is going to use her leg to punt it while it's in the air. So that
Nice.
is yes. Unarmed strike. So plus there.
Mhm.
25, dear Lord, for 4 damage.
You punt it into the other side of the shaft.
Hell yeah. And with a bonus action, it's too far away. Yeah, she's gonna end her turn.
Okay.
All right. As far as Saul is concerned, that issue's taken care of. He's gonna turn to Aslan, and he's gonna run up to Aslan, kind of leaning back a little bit because I imagine he's still flailing around, and he's gonna lean in and take 2 shots sideways. Basically, place the gun against the side of the weird meat creature, and shoot twice. Just try to blow this thing away.
Blow its brain out.
Mm-hmm.
You blow your brain off. You blow your brain out.
Now, would this count as flanking or no?
It's kind of like on top of him.
Okay.
I don't know if I would count that as flanking.
That's
It's.
I mean, if you would count it as flanking, then wouldn't it also be like within melee range, and you'd have disadvantage on your shot anyway?
So
he
wouldn't
has
make
the gunner feet. He has the
That's
gunner
5
feet. He doesn't
damage.
have
Oh.
advantage.
And then 12 damage. So that's 17 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to do a I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows to make 2 attacks with the butt of his gun.
Okay.
That's 8 damage, and
Nice.
that hits. And another 8 damage. That's 16 total.
Nice. Dude, you mash the hell out of this thing, hey, and you do what you expect to be like a punishing amount of damage. And it is. This thing's not looking happy. But you also notice that its muscly form sort of seems to just take the hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
The Kensei shots are magical Kensei shots, right? You're doing. I'm assuming there's a Kensei shots or not. No.
No.
No, because I have to
Okay.
do the
Then,
Kensei.
okay, then same thing on that one. You notice that you blow through the creature's flesh, and the creature's like strange mucusy tendency to hold on.
In that case, I think I could do this retroactively. I don't know. Where the hell is it? Why am I having trouble finding
What
this?
Kensei shot?
No,
Use
I'm
your
not doing.
bonus action to flurry of
No,
blows.
I'm not doing Kensei shot because I had to use my bonus action to do the 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend my key point. I'm gonna spend a key point on one of my melee attacks to turn that into a stunning strike.
Okay.
Just have him roll DC 14. I'm trying to prevent him from doing any more psychic damage to my boy.
Natural 18.
Okay, and then for this, I'm gonna use my last key point on the second attack that I hit with. So have him do it one more time.
So try it again.
Two.
Try again. Did he make it?
No,
No,
2.
it's 2.
2? Okay, so he's stunned, and that's the
Okay.
last of my monk bullshit for this fight. So I'm very,
Thank God.
that's
I
my
mean,
turn.
You made it work. Honestly.
Now I can bring in the second wave.
Okay,
Do it, please. I want you to.
yeah, please.
Aslan's turn, right?
just
Aslan, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's Aslan's turn.
Okay.
Just a battle episode. Let's go.
Playtime's over. Aslan is gonna reckless attack it 3 times.
Well, it's not necessarily a reckless
Or
attack, is it?
two-
Because
two times.
you already have advantage because it's incapacitated.
Yeah, it's actually stunned, so you don't actually need to do that.
Oh, even better.
No,
He's
it passed
nah.
the save.
Not the
No, it
second.
did-
No,
no,
it
he
failed
failed
on the
the save.
second one. He did it
He
twice.
did it twice.
He did it twice.
It was
But
like, try
I mean, are you
again.
guys like Aslan's just gonna be reckless and go for triple advantage, just like
I mean, if
Triple
he wants to, it's
advantage.
definitely up to him for sure. But you already have advantage. Keep that in mind.
you already have advantage.
Well, okay, so first hit will hit for 9 damage. Second
type
hit
of damage?
misses, I think.
You're
11?
not rolling with advantage, Diego.
You have to roll with advantage, bro.
Oh, fuck. No, the
Stop.
first one I rolled with advantage. The second one I forgot.
Okay.
No, the first one you didn't roll
Very
with
good.
advantage either.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, but it hits it.
Alright. It hit
Right.
it. So okay, the second hit hits. Yeah.
So that's 12 damage.
Mhm.
Well, it's perfect.
Let's try one more time.
It's so close, but it's taking these
15.
hits.
15
Does that hit?
hits.
Yeah, of course.
AC is 13. I
That's
believe.
8
Yeah, another-
damage.
Now, are you?
4 halved just does it.
There you go.
Yay! Now on to the second wave. Let's go.
How does he go? Does he let go of my brain?
You feel the claws just out of the side of your head, and as you, I don't know how do you want to end it?
I guess he would just freaking slash one time. The vertically the battle axe would go up the size of his entrails, and then second time from the other side, and then I guess the third hit will be him twisting the axe and pulling him apart, and he just kind of splits up open from the sides.
So the creature just splits on the sides, and you feel like the claws detach from your body and slowly slip off. And as they do, you feel like slimy tendril just from the wound in your body as this thing falls to the ground.
It's so gross.
Sorry, guys. I watched some like horror movies in preparation for all of this shit. I was like getting into it, you know. For all of this shit, I was like getting into it, you know.
I felt the sensation.
Yeah.
That's good.
He now has a
Where's the
gaping
jump
wound
scare?
in his head.
It is a weirdly looking nasty wound. Hey,
Yeah.
Put some cocaine on it.
What, cocaine?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they did in the Wild West. Let's put cocaine
it's
on
like
everything.
it's literally the Wild West. Like, you want some morphine for that? Your children can't sleep at night. Try opium.
No, they would put cocaine in like cough medicine. It was
Yeah.
great.
Guys, I should have known this earlier. I would have made my character a cocaine addict.
There's still
Guys,
time.
that's not the Wild West that we're
Develop
playing.
the
I know there's
Okay,
still time, but
Okay.
it slowly needs to get there.
guys, that's not the Wild West that we're playing. This is a fantasy game. Okay, can we have fun, please?
Cocaine is fun.
Aslan, is that your turn?
Yep.
Guys, my grandparents watch this. Come on.
It's a joke.
Anyway, John, what are you doing?
History?
True.
I'm just saying they were probably alive by the time when Coca-Cola was still putting cocaine in their drinks. So you know,
In the Coca-Cola, yeah.
and the Coca-Cola. So you know, it's not that bad.
John, what are you doing? There's one creature on the other side of the tunnel, kind of tumbling.
Is it close to the ledge?
It's on the other side. Lula has now punted it across the tunnel, and it's like fallen. It's like on the other side of the tunnel, trying to like
Trying to
blast its way back up.
trying to catch
Okay.
itself before it tumbles down.
It's trying to
John's
catch itself.
gonna-
Exactly. Yeah.
John's gonna slowly walk up to it, and he's gonna lower his glasses. His eyes will glow green, and he's gonna try and telekinetic shove it. So I need a strength save DC 15 off the ledge.
That's a natural 3.
Nice.
-3 for a total of 0.
So, yeah, so you just like outstretch a hand to it and go and like pull it, and
The creature, as its claws just detach from the tunnel, and it begins to tumble.
Yeah.
Continue.
Does it
Is that it?
splat?
Is that it?
Well, does it splat?
Well,
Does
let
it
me
die?
roll all my d6s. I said
my bad.
50, 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of dice. Yeah, no. It's splats.
All right, nice. Yeah. John would like walk over to the ledge.
I rolled
and
like
watch
2
it fall.
6s.
He would watch it fall and see it smash against the side of the pyramid and tumble down, and then he would look satisfied and turn back to the party. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. I'm good.
Saul straightens up. He goes to examine Aslan and the head wound, see if there's anything he can do. See if there's any
It's
lasting damage.
Nasty. You want to roll a medicine check?
Yeah, I'll roll a medicine check.
Aslan, it hurts like hell. It's literally a skull-splitting headache.
Yeah, it's a
Well-
13 on the medicine check.
That's enough to know that whatever, however this thing's beak appendage beak-like mouth managed to pierce his head, it seems to have cracked the bone. And this wound is a little bit more than just a flesh wound.
Okay.
With that,
Are we still in combat?
combat is ended, and we're going to take a 5-minute break. Everybody, be as quick as you can be. I need to run to the break. Have you put it on break screen?
Heck yeah.
We're back.
And we're back. The group has now finished the combat. What does everybody want to do?
John's gonna grab the hooded figure and he's gonna drag the corpse over to the ledge, and then he's gonna throw it down below.
Well, Saul's going to look at him bewildered.
Frank's gonna look at him and be like,
J-
"Didn't you
John-
say we were supposed to keep that?"
John looks at him and he
Smashed
says, "Quick way down. We'll grab him later. That way we don't have to carry him or leave him
Aslan-
behind."
I'll give it back.
Aslan would like to plug the hole in his head.
How? Or are you saying that in character?
I think he'll probably try to stuff like a dirty rag on it or something, like a little sock. Into
Passive
the...
perception.
Okay, So Frank
Saul
will
You
notice-
guys are watching this happen in front of you.
So
like the
Frank
light is
will
on.
notice this and go up to Aslan and be like, "Are you good, big man? Do you need some help?" And let me see. And he like waves him to fucking lower his head because he's fucking huge compared to me.
Yeah, Saul will break out his healer's kit and start putting a bandage on. He's gonna do what he needs to do to try to do that. Do you want me to do a medicine check to see how well that goes? See if he can do better in a dirty rag.
I think Aslan he's still coming off his rage, so he's kind of numb to the pain. He's kind of oblivious to how big the wound is, so he'll just lower his head. He's like, just a little scratch.
24 on the medicine check to bandage that up.
You can staunch the bleeding. You can bandage it up, but you know that short of any magical or religious healing,
How badly
that
does
bone
this
is going
man
to take
look?
some time.
Yeah.
How badly does he look hurt?
How
Like,
badly is Aslan looking?
Like he just lowered down so that Frank could look at his head. How badly does it look?
I mean, he has a hole in his head.
needs to
I'm not
okay.
sure.
Fair
There's
enough.
literally a fracture in his skull.
Okay, fair enough. So Frank will look at this and be like, "Yeah, just a little owie, absolutely." As he like puts his hand on the head of Aslan and kind of just like pets him in a little as a little bit, and then he'll cast Cure Wounds, and you can see light coming off of his head as it gets healed.
You'll feel that his mane feels very soft.
Sure. Okay. Damn it! I rolled a 1. You get
Aw.
healed for 4. You get healed for 4 damage, bro.
Thank you.
As he just goes, yeah, it's okay, little buddy.
As I
The
will
headache
say,
somewhat
it's completely
subsides.
gone.
Saul's gonna finish bandaging it. I imagine the divine healing's enough to like mend the bone at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna finish his bandaging and it'll be a nasty scar probably, but
Luna's
Definitely
going
doesn't
to
feel good.
Luna's gonna take out her healing kit and she's gonna do a quick impromptu bandage or just like paste, let's say that, and put it on the injury, or at least on the bandage. That's all just put on Aslan, and it's gonna heal for 10 HP, 6 plus 4.
oh, I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I should have let you have that. I'm sorry.
So Aslan can't benefit from this until tomorrow.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's
Wait,
great.
until tomorrow he has plus 10 HP or?
No, I've healed you for 10 HP. If you get injured again, I can't heal you in this method again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still
Thank
cool,
you,
though.
Lula.
No problem, pussycat.
So what now? He looks at John and Saul.
We go up.
I think we should try and find a way upwards.
Okay.
See where the source of those lights are coming from.
Saul's gonna finish tying off the rope. Should be about 100 feet of rope there. And then he is going to scramble up to the top of the tunnel, however long it takes. It's just gonna be like the monk movement bouncing around.
So do we have confirmation on whether he moves half movement when climbing?
It's
or
gonna
whether
be-
it's just his whole climbing speed?
It's
Did we
gonna
figure
be
that out?
I think it's half movement because
It's
there's
half.
there's an ability at level 9 that we're about going up vertical surfaces, which applies to this. It could be a little bit different with different terrain, but I think
Yeah,
this
it's otherwise you'd have a climbing speed as your race. Like for instance, if you were to
Yeah,
bounce, then you
exactly.
wouldn't be able to do.
It would just give you your climbing speed the same as your movement speed.
right. So it's
And it
gonna
would
be
say on your character sheet.
it's gonna be half movement, so 20 feet. That's still pretty good.
Still climbing further up than you guys would climb with than you guys would do it normally. So yeah. All right. You can get up 20 feet every 6 seconds, and it's pretty tough, eh?
Mhm.
And you go up. It seems that the entire length of the shaft approximates 120, 130 feet. From where the ledge is, it's at least 60 feet above, 50, 60 feet above the top of the pyramid. And then from where you left, it's a further 60, 70 feet.
Okay. Yeah, he just needs enough rope to get to the ledge where everyone else is. So it sounds like that's enough.
You can get to the ledge.
Does anyone have another set of rope?
Well, I gave it to Soul, and he tied it together. I'm
So
assuming.
I have Lula's rope and I have my rope.
You, Aslan, do you have another rope on you?
Let me check.
I think if everybody has like an explorer's kit or something like that.
I got
You'll
one.
rummage
Frank
through his
raises
back
his
and
hand.
take down a 50-foot long rope.
All right, tie it to the end there, just so that the rope reaches all the way down to the ground level.
He
As
does
soon
it.
as, just let me know as soon as I get to the top so I can secure that, and then they can do that.
As soon as these guys are done with their little moment, I'll get back to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Anybody want to do
they
anything else?
just while he's climbing, without like interrupting his climbing.
No, exactly. So does anybody else want to do anything else before I get back to Saul?
Now would be a good time.
So
'cause-
Saul,
Oh, okay.
you finally break the top of this shaft and you get into what seems like. Are you taking the light with you?
It's
Yeah.
hanging on my belt.
It's hanging on your belt, right? Yeah, of course. So the light sort of boom, boom, illuminates what seems to be a rocky cavern, somewhat deep within the mountains. And as you look around, the light illuminates somewhat of the area, but mostly all you see is shadows until you look into the center of what seems like this cavern that you're in, and you see strange lights. And as you climb higher and angle the lantern towards it, you see strange metallic reflection coming off of this strange light in the middle. And once again, all of you feel the same tremble. What are you doing, Saul?
Okay. I'm gonna look for a place to secure the grappling hook at the end of the rope, so the others can follow me.
Is that Mrs. Saul behind you? Hi, Mrs. Saul.
She just stepped out.
Yeah, no, I saw like a
Oh,
ghostly hand touch your shoulder.
Me too.
Mrs. Egress.
Yeah.
She brought me some lunch. It was very kind of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aww. So, what are you doing, Mr. Egress?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess you didn't catch that. I'm looking for a spot to secure the rope so the others can follow.
So I know that there's stalagmites and stalactites, and one goes up and one goes down. What do you call it when they meet in the middle? There's like
It's
a
just
pillar, a column. Yeah, there's this.
pillar now.
There's at least a stone column or two.
Yep, he'll secure it and get a closer look around. It looks like we're in like, I'm not sure if I heard that quite right because my daughter ran in here and I didn't want the internet to hear. There's a strange light in the middle of the room. Did I catch that right?
It seems to be a set of strange, almost dim purple lights. And as the light from the lantern flashes across whatever this construct in the middle is, you notice a metallic reflection just sheen off of it.
Okay. I think he's just going to do like a cursory perception roll for any sign of danger, and he's going to wait for better minds than he to get here before he messes with anything or touches anything. So mostly, I just want to take a quick look around for any signs of danger.
Okay. So you want to make an active perception roll? Make your roll, please.
Okay. That's
That's what you meant, right? That's a 9.
That's a 9.
From what you can see around you, still.
Okay. He's gonna reach back and like kind of tug on the rope a little bit to kind of signal to them that they're good to follow up.
John begins climbing.
Lula's gonna go last.
I hate to be this guy, but it's a 70-foot vertical climb on a rope. You guys ever had to climb a rope in gym class?
Yeah, it's easy.
So, athletics or acrobatics? You guys make the choice, but I need a roll from each of you, please.
Frank's
Oh,
gonna
thank God, 16.
Now, I
Frank's
don't.
gonna
Nice.
gesture to Lula and be like, "Ladies first."
No, I don't want to be
as he
that
definitely-
guy.
As he definitely wants to go last.
Would
Oh,
they get
God.
advantage because of the rope?
Is Aslan still enraged?
No. Sorry,
Yeah.
Saul, what were you saying?
I said I hate to be that guy again, but would they get advantage because of the rope or no?
Why would they get advantage because of the rope? They're
Well,
still-
like,
they're-
it's not just a rope, but
they're
we
like-
also have a rock face. You know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I mean.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
I hear you. I hear you. But like, if you guys had said, I don't know, maybe like you tie notches in the rope to make it easier to climb up, or you attach the rope through your belt, or something like that. If you'd been a little bit more about it, then maybe I would. But I'm
Okay, we
saying
do
this
that.
climb is for climbing like a flat surface with the rope. You know, like tugging yourself along, because it's tough, guys. I've been abseiling before, and like going up is the worst part. Rotando remembers the school trips they used to send us on.
Yeah.
Dude,
If anything, the rope just reduces the DC a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's fine. I'm sorry to derail with that.
Frank, where's your roll?
Okay.
Okay.
So Lula. Frank said Lula first. Lula, what did you roll?
24.
Nice. Frank.
6.
Glenn 8, John 16.
Aslan 8. Frank, you are able to get maybe 20, 30 feet up, and your little arms are just shaking. You're clearly not doing as well as the others. Do you want to keep pushing it?
Frank, you can just hear Frank just go, "I'm too old for this shit," and he's gonna let go and just drop back down.
You're gonna let go from 20 feet above the
Well,
thing, I
not
think.
let go, but like kind
Yeah,
of. You know,
just clarify what you're doing, homie,
Yeah,
before you
no,
say let
okay.
go.
I don't mean let go. I mean like just drop. But I mean like he's
Slide
gonna
down.
stop pushing further upwards. He's just gonna like calmly just get himself back down. You know, like
Okay,
in
so you
those
start
gym
sliding down.
classes where you
Aslan's
know you
behind
can't
you.
do it, and you
Yeah.
just
You start sliding down. Aslan's behind you. He's also not having a good time. He's trying to.
Okay.
no. Frank is definitely last. Let's.
Oh, I thought
he even
Aslan said he
gestured
was
to
going
me.
last.
I didn't
No,
say
Frank-
anything
Frank-
about that.
Okay, so
No,
Frank, you can make your way down. You're gonna stand on the ledge.
I'm gonna stand like a little bit
From the ledge?
inwards.
Okay. Aslan, you're a bit tougher and you're able to pull yourself up, but your heavy body weight weighs you down. You're rolling 8, right?
Yeah.
You can get maybe 10 feet further than Frank got before you feel like your huge ass muscles and like your achy head start to just shake a little bit as you're like trying to pull yourself up. You can keep going. You're just struggling.
He'll keep going.
Okay, you can keep going. Please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
23.
That's a save. You make it nearly to the lip, and as you're getting to the lip, your strength begins to fail you. I need you to make some sort of thing. You're about 5 foot from the entrance, and you're about to slip. What are you
John
gonna do
sees
about
that
it?
he's struggling. He's gonna dive and try and help him.
Aslan, what are you doing? John's diving to like lend you to.
He's
He'll-
basically
Reaches
gonna
down
like
that to you.
he's gonna slide onto his belly and like put his hands out. He's like, "Grab me, quick, Aslan!"
Yeah, he'll launch himself up as much as he can from the rope and then let go of the rope and reach for his hands.
Okay. Your choice. Acrobatics. 'Cause I guess,
Or-
or athletics.
I'll
I
roll
guess it's
for
about the
athletics.
same. You're vaulting,
I'm
right?
giving him the help action.
You can roll with advantage.
I want to take this
Okay.
opportunity to take a short rest. Just
15.
Nah. No. 15?
Yeah.
Aslan leaps. And his hands. And John's hands. And then at the last second, they're able to just grasp. But John feels his belly start to slip off as he's trying to pull Aslan. And you strength roll from you, John. As this big Leonin grabs onto your forearm and then starts to pull you off of the edge.
"Ah!" He grimaces and groans in pain as Aslan is what, like 280 pounds or something,
Mhm.
and John has 8 strength.
185, actually.
Yeah, 285. So, but the gods are with him, and John gets a 16 on his strength save.
Nice. You're able to hold him as Aslan's feline feet just and his claws start to dig into the side of the cave as he scrambles. And then with some strength and some effort, you guys are able to pull him just onto the rim.
Thank you, John.
For
Yeah,
now.
John would like roll onto his back, put his hand on his chest, like as if he's in pain. He's like, "Oh, goodness, that was close.
You guys,
You guys,
That's a long way down, my friend."
Yeah.
you guys
It's
breathe
okay.
heavily.
Frank would have caught me.
Sure, bro.
Sure, he
You
would.
look down. You look down at the rope. Frank is not on the rope, and you guys don't see him on the shot in the tunnel.
John looks down and he says, he calls down and says, Frank, tie the rope around your waist. We'll pull you up.
You could just see like from outside of the tunnel, you could just see like a fucking like a thumbs up from Frank as he's just like, I'm too old for this shit, man. As he just comes and like starts putting his thing, and he actually puts he puts one of his wrenches just in between just to keep it there.
Okay. You guys can pull Frank up. Nobody needs to roll strength for that. Frank weighs all of what? 35 pounds?
It's a good question. How
he's
much
not
does
very
he
heavy.
weigh?
Gnomes are
Tools
kind of
weigh more than
heavy.
him.
Yeah.
I'm just
His
guys.
tools
Just
weigh
keep
more
in
than
mind,
him.
he's also wearing like scale mail armor and has a fucking shield.
Oh
on
yeah,
him.
that's true. That's true.
So
Yeah, his
pretty
gear
heavy.
weighs more than you.
He's pretty heavy. Who's pulling him up? I mean, if John's pulling him up by himself, then I'll make him roll. But if the rest of you doing it, then it's fine.
I imagine someone helps me.
No, I mean,
Aslan will
yeah,
help him up.
all would help if they're up there.
You guys are able to all get to the top. And as you do, Saul, who's been sitting there for a minute waiting for you clowns, you're going to show them what you've seen.
Yeah, he's gonna hold his lantern aloft and kind of gesture it around. To showcase
As the lantern light just shines off in towards the cavern, you guys notice the metallic sheen just shine off of some strange large object in the middle of this place. And as it does, you notice then that where the metallic sheen had been, there are small, almost lilac, purple, pink lights dimly shining there. Once again, as everybody stands in awe, examining what they see, the entire cave just more violently this time. Lutando, you literally like shaking your computer. I love it. Like you'd feel the entire cavern just.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Diego to just grab his entire monitor and just.
I probably won't.
So I'm gonna grab onto the side of
And
the wall.
as you
And,
feel this latest, oh sorry,
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
no, please go ahead. I was waiting for somebody to say something or react
was-
in any way, shape, or form, and then I was going
so-
to continue.
So I want Frank to like check out what exactly like this metallic, like what material this is, and see if he recognizes it or knows something about it.
Yeah, so
You
I'll
guys,
definitely gesture towards him to do that, which is
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are in a large, open, cavernous area that seems to be made of bare stone underneath the mountain, and this sheen, these dim lights, seem to be glowing more than 100, 150 feet away from you within this large empty space. And as you feel this latest vibration just go off and the whole cave, you see what looks to be one of those same things that attacked you in the tunnels below just disconnect itself from the ceiling as giant rocks just fall, shaking the cave maybe 50 feet towards where this thing is.
So where's this creature going?
It's not a creature necessarily. Whatever object it is, whatever thing it is, whatever creature it is, whatever thing you want to call it, is about 100, 150 feet within the cavern. You guys seem to be somewhat on the edge of this open cavernous area, right? And more in the center of this open cavern area is where you see these dim lights and where the metallic sheen comes from. And in sort of in the shadows and in the lantern light is where you've seen the strange tentacled appendage just disconnect itself from the core of the mountain. It's rock.
Can I shoot it? This tentacle.
Nothing's
or
stopping you.
whatever. All right.
Yeah, nothing's stopping you.
But you said it's
gonna
150
shoot it.
feet away.
Where the sheen is, where like the sort of like reflection of the
It's-
lantern was, is about 130 feet away in the center of the cavern. If I want to be
Well,
exact
Frank-
about it.
Can still hit it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Saul,
I'm also
Saul definitely try to close the distance on it now that he's heard it, so that he can shed some light on it for people to do whatever would be best.
Lula is gonna go with the
So-
lights with the shield
Because
up
it's
and short
because
sword.
it's so far away, like the lantern light doesn't actually, you're able to see like the reflection, you know. That's what you see at that 130 feet exactly.
I rolled an 11, but it is a
Your
firebolt. Does the light
firebolt-
from the firebolt?
Your firebolt illuminates down the cave, arcing into what seems to be some shiny metallic thing before striking it and whiffing.
Striking what?
Lula. Into this like metallic sheet.
Okay.
Like it illuminates like almost like a shiny edge of a pan, you know, and then sparks out against it. It actually hit. Lula, what were you doing?
I'm gonna run up with Saul, shield ready, and short sword in the other hand, to at least be the first to engage if that tentacle thing does attack.
Okay.
Did the firebolt make any sound when it hit? Like a
Um,
dunk or something?
More like just like a. But you guys
Okay.
are also too far away that you wouldn't have heard that, you know.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, a fireball doesn't like have any force behind it. It doesn't like thunk on things, you know.
Okay.
Even when it hits, it's sort of like. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what sound it's supposed to make. Sorry,
Heard.
I don't think it would have made a noise that you
Heard.
guys would audibly hear. Before we
Is it
continue,
a flammable object?
it doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
The flames seem to just like hit it, and just like off of
Yeah,
it. You
no,
know,
because otherwise firebolt would have ignited it.
it wasn't ignited. No. Aslan and John, I know what the other three have done. What are you guys doing?
Do you have a map?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
But
So
I also wasn't planning on giving you guys a map of this one. Sorry.
heard. So John's
It's 100.
gonna like
It's big. It's a big space. Sorry.
It's a big space, yeah.
so he's gonna is there any like cover between where they are standing and okay, so he's gonna run up
There's
30
rocks,
feet.
stalagmites. There's boulders. It's a weird cavernous area. There's these columns of rock that rise. You can find cover for sure.
Okay. So actually I'm gonna go forward like 20 feet. I'm gonna John's gonna use his action to do an active search. He's gonna look
Okay.
upwards, see if there's any of the stranglers on the ceiling. I'm gonna
Roll your
roll for
perception check.
perception. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had.
I was
had too many
about
things
to answer you
jump
without waiting for it to roll. Without waiting for your roll.
12 perception.
As you look around, it's hard to tell, especially with the light from Saul's lantern bouncing off of his side and the shadows sort of cast everywhere. But the cavern seems eerily empty.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna use the 10 rest of his movement to he's gonna take cover behind a stalactite.
Okay. Aslan.
I guess Aslan will move up to the front line next to Lula and Saul, I think.
Mhm. So
And,
they're currently like dashing across the cavern.
wait, they're dashing?
Saul said he was sprinting. I don't know about Lula.
Keeping up with Saul.
But
He's
they're not
semi-sneaking
actually
upwards, so,
like
yeah.
taking a dash action or anything. They're just running towards.
I assume by running, that's what they meant, right?
Yeah.
Sol, was that a safe assumption?
I was trying to close it. I never said dash specifically, but if it'll get him to where I can get light on this thing faster, absolutely. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
trying
so
to close the distance, so that
Yeah.
would mean
it's about
dash,
130 feet. A dash would take you 80, so yeah, you can get within to where you can shine a light on it for sure.
So
Okay.
so they're
Sure.
80 feet
I'm
ahead.
just, I'm just,
at this point.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's slightly less than 80 feet because I want like the moment of light to be a revealing moment, which is what I'm waiting for
That's
Aslan to say
okay
what
with
he
me.
wants to do first. Yeah.
Okay, then he'll probably dash towards them as well, while drawing his battle axes. So he's just running with 2 battle axes in hand. With his barbarian speed, he catches up very easily.
Okay, good to know. As Saul closes the distance, pulling the lantern from his belt and exposing it, you see what appears to be the weirdest construct that none of you can place. The closest thing you can possibly match its resemblance to is something like a conical seashell, where it seems that these layers of whatever metallic thing this is seem to wind and curve around each other. And they do so in a shape that's very, very reminiscent of a seashell, like that. As you guys can see,
You
it's...
went to the beach today for that?
Oh no, I went to the beach a while ago. I'm building a crab man. That's
Ah,
beside
okay.
the point. But you notice that the metal doesn't seem to be welded or formed in any way that Frank would recognize, in any way that John would have seen in the highly industrialized city of Baygate, you know, sheets of metal or whatever. It seems to be this smooth curve of whatever this steel is, just rolling down itself. And as Saul approaches and gets even closer, he notices that from what should be the hole of this conical thing, large tentacle shapes seem to just writhe, and they all seem to be pulling into itself. One of them wrapping around, another one wrapping around the bottom of it, one of them wrapping around the conical, making its way up. And as it does, one of these tentacles just disconnects from it and just takes a sweep at you three. I need a dexterity saving throw from the 3 who
John
ran
looks
forward, please.
horrified.
25.
Aslan, Lula.
I'm
25,
just gonna
natural
roll
20.
with advantage.
Natural 20. Are you
18.
raging?
No, but he has a dangerous hands.
Oh, nice. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
You guys are able to just like all jump above it as this large tentacle just scrapes across the ground. It's vibrating the entire cave. It's just
Epic.
scraping the ground.
Very epic.
That was cool, guys. That was
Epic game of
you
jump
all
rope.
made it. Yeah, exactly. Epic game of jump rope.
Yeah.
Then another one of these tentacles just sort of rises and slams into the cavern floor, making it vibrate again. And then finally, you notice one of these lilac lights rise and just seem to explode in the air. And as it does, a yellow, orange, red wave of energy emanates out. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wait, where does the light come out of?
So like along the conical line, you know, like the curl, that's where these small little circular lilac lights seem to be on the shape of this thing. And it
It
wasn't
has,
so
like,
obvious before. It
holes
seemed like
along the spiral.
no, not necessarily holes, just small little, almost pearl-like globes
Okay,
that
gotcha.
sink into the spiral. And it was like, as you guys were looking at it before, it just seemed like this strange array of lights, you know, like sort of like dots of lights. But now as you look at it in the light with this pattern, the spiral pattern, you can make sense of how all these lights were. And a single one protrudes forth and just illuminates itself into this yellow, orange, red glow before popping in front of you. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I got
I
a
think
50.
Hasn't
John's the
rolled
only
a
one that fails
16.
with a 5.
John fails with a 5.
Yeah. Frank needs to roll still.
Is it magic?
I got a 15.
Sorry, it was Constitution, not Wisdom. My bad. But,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how
Yay!
much difference that makes.
I mean, I'll just add my modifier then onto my roll.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
re-roll.
add your
19.
modifier. Just add your modifier.
Fuck. All right, it's a 3 then.
I rolled a 9.
John, it's unfortunate that it's you as well, because like it seems like I've been targeting with you psychic, but like it's just because you're more sensitive to it.
I'm not
You
bothered.
take a total of 4, 7, 13 psychic damage.
Is that total? Or do I add
Total,
all
yeah.
those up? Okay.
No,
goodness.
sorry. I was just counting. It was a lot. It was like a reasonable amount of dice. I rolled 2 ones. You're lucky. And then you are poisoned. You are currently poisoned, and I just need to roll for what the effect is. So it's a 4. You feel as if you've this wave first of all hits you, rushing over you, and it starts to like stuck and like almost like static in your brain. You feel whining in your ears. You see lights just shaking in your face. You are currently poisoned, and you take that damage, and you feel like the entire world is shaking and spinning around you. Every time you try to say anything until this effect ends, until your poisoning ends, which is for 1 minute, I need you to make me just a straight roll. And if you roll above a 10, you can say whatever you want to say. If you roll below a 10, you either have to say cackling laughter, you either have to speak through cackling laughter or horrid screams. Your choice.
Okay. So, by the way, we were within range of this effect, even though we're 60 feet away from the rest of the group.
The effect is blasted everything.
Okay, gotcha.
What was the spell save DC on that?
It was 15, I think. 14.
14. Okay, I made it. I just made it.
Yeah. You guys. It was only John who failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Frank failed too. He got a 9, or no?
Frank, you got a 9.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Okay, so same thing for you. Sorry, how much was it? 13 damage.
13. Yeah.
Same thing.
And you're
whining
poisoned.
in your ears. You're poisoned. Whining in your ears. These lights just flashing in your eyes. It's also disorientating and.
Okay, and you said something about if I want to talk, I have to make a roll and then.
If you want to talk, you roll a d20. If you roll above a 10, you can say whatever you want to say. If you roll below a 10, please answer me in cackled laughter, or please speak only in cackled laughter or horrid screams.
Okay. Frank is gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself. If I
Doesn't seem
can.
to end. Yeah, you can cast it.
Okay.
Are we in combat yet or no?
Not yet.
We can start from combat order, but there doesn't seem to be anything except for this ship, this structure in front of you attacking you.
Okay.
Do we roll initiative again?
Stick with the same one.
Okay.
In that case, I would.
Some good healing right there. Frank is back perfectly fine.
Okay, the effects don't end. You are still poisoned.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're already in combat.
so-
You gotta wait till your turn, no?
We're not
Well,
in combat.
I would say that effect sort of hit you at the same time, and that would have been my turn in combat. So we'll start from the top now. Then.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, hold on. If it's your turn from the combat, then you're skipping Lula. Because Lula's after you.
Well, no, but I wouldn't have let you have the reaction, but like it's not like anything's imminent.
How big deal?
Yeah.
I've
Okay,
done
fair enough.
everything that is like this isn't even like thing. This is technically top of the round stuff. This thing is
Yeah,
not
I get
acting
you,
on its
I
own
get you,
initiative. This is
I
top
get
of
you.
the round. If you guys get what I
Okay,
mean.
I get you.
Yeah.
This is I don't want to meta game too much, but these are not creature actions. These are layer actions.
How close?
Gotcha.
How close is this thing to Saul now?
Saul has now made his movement, which is a total of 80 feet, and you're within light, so like it would have exposed itself, 60 in front of you, 90 in front of you, like thing, but 60 in bright light, in like normal light. So you can be as close as you want to it within 50 feet, basically.
Okay, so it's like 50 feet away from me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 40 feet, getting a really good look at it. Are there like any openings, anything I climb into?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
And this is active investigation.
Nat 20, buddy.
As you look into this thing, you see that this structure seems to be metallic and yet somewhat organic.
Mm-hmm.
And well, the tentacles themselves seem to emanate from within the thing. They also seem to be of the thing, if you get what I mean.
Right.
And as you start looking around for an entrance, you notice at the side furthest from you, in a way, the conical seems to flatten out, and there appears to be some sort of flat area, sort of at the front of where you guys currently are,
Like
a
like-
deck.
there's like a deck. Okay. So, I would like to. Could I take my action to dash and get on that deck?
You can indeed.
That's what I'm gonna do. And that'll be my turn. Do I see anything there? Just like
There appears to be some sort of porthole.
Okay.
It is circular. It seems to have 2 rings. The outside ring, the same shiny metallic thing that made the spacing between the rocks of the pyramid below,
Mhm.
and that main inside door seeming to be of the same
Okay.
organic metallic compound that makes up the rest of the structure.
Free object interaction and try to open it. Okay, it's locked.
It's not only locked, it doesn't budge.
Remember,
Is there a
you guys
handle or
remember-
something?
you guys remember what I said that I wanted to have last session?
Yeah, you have a pack of dynamite.
That's right. Five sticks of dynamite. So.
Did you take it with you? Because there was a big argument about this.
No,
He did.
yeah, I absolutely took it with me.
Yeah,
He
he
did.
definitely
Okay.
has it.
No, he definitely did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
Wasn't it like a bundle? It's like a 5 dynamite bundle.
We
Or
gave
is it
him
just
the
5
key.
split 6?
We
Okay.
gave him the key. Frank,
Aslan,
Frank,
what are you up
Frank
to?
specifically told him not to fucking get anywhere near him.
So,
Aslan, what are you
Aslan
up
is
to?
just seeing Saul climb onto this thing, and then he's planting sticks of dynamite on it, or what?
No,
No, not
He's
yet.
just seen Soul jump up to it and like try what seems to be some sort of porthole.
One at a time, guys.
Okay, he'll ask, so what do I do?
He waves you away.
And
He
then
waves you away. Yep.
he waves back.
Yep. He waves back away, like outward.
Yeah, Aslan is just waving at him back.
Is that what you're doing for your whole turn?
With his axe?
Yeah. Wait, I need to do an intelligence check. Okay, yeah, he's waving back and he's just standing there.
Okay.
No rage.
John, what are you up to?
No rage, no rage.
Does this creature have visible eyes? Or
No.
is it just a metallic shell and tentacles?
From what you can currently see, you're not even sure this is a creature. Like, that same weird feeling that you get, like, whereas these tentacles seem like they're organic, they seem to be part of whatever the structure is. And the closest thing it has to eyes are these strange glowing orbs on it, but nothing that you can. There's no face. No.
Okay. So he's gonna speak his word of power and he's gonna try and Eldritch Blast it at disadvantage.
Okay. Did you have disadvantage because you can't see the eyes?
No, because I'm poisoned.
Oh shit! Of course, yeah. My bad.
Oh
Does
yeah,
an
what
11
does
hit?
poison do?
Yes, it does.
Fuck yes. So yeah, he targets one of the tentacles, the exposed tentacles, for 13 force damage. And he's
Okay. good to know.
gonna keep directing the beam across its body. Fudge. Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right, and he misses the second one as it reacts and rides.
Yeah. It's like it's 10 AC because it's the same as a door. It's a big ass stationary object currently.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna take cover behind the stalagmite.
Good to know. Frank, what are you doing?
Hold on, let me roll my my custom d20. Yes. All right. So Frank will try and speak, but he rolled a 3, so he's not going to do very well.
What do we hear?
Fucking asshole! Oh, that hurt. What the hell's happening to me? And you could just see Frank just freaking the fuck out as he like. And I'm just gonna say that he's gonna cast a cure wounds on his turn this time
Yeah,
as he
good to know.
touches himself, and then you could just hear him. That didn't help.
So, as you hear Frank's haunting laughter echo through the cavern, you feel once again as the entire room just. And you see another one of these tentacles just pull itself from the ceiling. Another one, as the tentacle just pulls itself from the cavern floor. Finally, a tentacle just smashes out towards Lula and Aslan. Dexterity saving throws, you two, please. Aslan,
This is
you can have advantage now because you're raging.
He's not raging,
Oh, what happened?
but
You
he
get hit?
still has danger sense, so he'll roll with
Oh,
advantage.
danger sense, yeah. Didn't you say you were raging last turn? No. Okay.
No, he didn't rage. He just
he said
waved
he
back
wasn't.
to.
No, he just smiled and
My
waved.
bad. My bad, yeah, my bad.
Lula got a 12.
Aslan?
Aslan got a nat 20.
Nat 20. Aslan is able to just like dodge out of the way. But as Lula sees this thing coming, she tries to step. It isn't quite quick enough. She takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy fuck, guys!
I rolled nearly max, guys. That was bad.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
As this tentacle just smashes down on her, and she's prone.
Oh god.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
As it does, the tentacle then retracts, slithering away. Aslan, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like to. It's leaving your
He
combat
will.
range.
24.
Lulu, you're on
Does
the-
that hit?
That hits, yeah.
I sure hope that hits. Jesus.
It's 8 damage.
Okay, good to know. As the tentacle just rides back and Aslan just slams into it, but whatever thing this is doesn't even appear to notice as the tentacles just around it and seem to place themselves almost in a circular formation. Saul, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As this entire thing just and you feel the tentacles just clench with power as they
30, 20.
and push. Brilliant, yeah, like you're able to hold on, but this thing is now shaking violently, and as it pulls the conical form off of the cavern floor, just it shakes, and Saul's able to hold on. He's fine, but this thing is now like racking violently, and as it racks violently, underneath a pale, dim glow, just begins to light up underneath it.
Okay.
That's my turn. Lula, what are you doing?
Oh shit, I am prone. I'd like to get up. Yeah.
That's
so
half your movement.
so long-
What are you doing?
Where I have my movement, I got 15 feet. So I see the white glow emanating from below, right? Luna's gonna move closer to it, 15 feet, and look at the white glow. And she's just gonna take a shot. Whip out a pistol and just take a shot.
Okay.
Swearing all the time because mother, that hurt. That really hurt. She rolled a 13
Hits.
and 3 damage. No magical, just damage.
The bullet into this conical form. Is that your turn?
Section 3 left.
Okay, Saul, what are you doing?
I'm gonna light the dynamite.
The entire stick. You're now standing on this thing, and you've now been raised about 15 feet up
Wanna-
as this entire dick just stands up on these tentacle-like appendages.
He's got this wad of dynamite. He's
Wait,
gonna
you
light
already
it.
put it down?
What's he
I didn't
lighting
know
it
you
with?
put it. I didn't know you put it
Yeah,
down.
what are you lighting it with? What are you
He's got a
lighting it
lighter or
with?
something? He's got a big lighter in his pocket.
I'm just-
I don't know.
He's gonna light it with his cigarette.
He does. I mean, he's got matches and stuff. He's always smoking.
Mhm.
It would be cool if he had like a gnomish lighter or something, but it's okay if he doesn't.
Or maybe if you just let somebody else light it.
There is that, but your movement speed's like 25. I can't wait that long.
Oof.
No. You
Burn.
don't have to wait for that. Do you not?
Saul, what are you
remember?
doing?
Yeah, enough
He's
metagaming.
gonna light
So.
it. He's
Yeah,
gonna
fair
light
enough.
it. He's gonna drop it on the porthole, and he's gonna jump off, and he's gonna run away, and he's gonna make sure that Lula sees him running away as fast as he can. And I'm gonna double dash if I can. If you'll
What
let
did
me.
you do?
Use your action to light
You
it.
use your action already,
About
yeah.
40 feet. He's running.
When you jump 20 feet off of this thing, do you do anything, or you just jump 20? Like it's like raising itself up. You just gonna like.
He's I mean he's got slow fall, so I'm not worried so much about that.
Oh, there we go.
You don't necessarily need to use the slow fall, even though you don't have key points left to do it. But you're
It
not gonna
doesn't
like.
take-
You're
it
not even
doesn't
gonna.
take key.
Automatic, baby.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, then you don't even need to do anything. I was gonna say you don't want to like do a parkour roll or something, but fuck it,
He
you're
does
just a
the
monk.
fuck-
You just drift to the ground like Mary Poppins, I guess. Shit.
Yeah. He just hits the ground running.
So do we have?
Stop to
do
the
we have
ground and
any
hit the ground
indication-
running.
So do we have any
Aslan, what are you doing?
indication of how long it'll take before this blows up? Like how?
The indication that you have is, but you can't even hear that because there's a lot of crazy shit going
Yeah,
on. right
yeah,
now.
When you
no, but
say-
like I mean,
Your
the
indication
tunnel-
is Saul is running away from this thing as fast as he can. The same man who ran towards what I believe was a mind flayer with no fear is running away from this thing as
don't get
fast
me
as
wrong.
he can.
Frank is far away. Wait, that's not the problem. I'm just trying to think like do we know how long this the thing and how long like does it take a full round or
That's a good question.
because
So
You guys can't hear it, but it's
Okay.
that's your indication.
Okay.
all right. Anyway,
It's about a round, yeah.
About a round.
okay.
so
No, I'm just curious how you decided it. That's why.
Aslan is not really sure what he's hearing, but he's gonna see Saul just zoom past him, and then he's gonna look at Saul. He's gonna look at the thing, and he'll scratch his mane a little bit, and then he'll run towards Saul.
Okay. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna do another intelligence check and then just to see whether or not he runs.
Aslan's running. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Mr. Morello, what you doing?
Actually, he's gonna rage.
Yes, smart man, smart man.
Mr. Morello, what you doing?
Is there a tentacle within 30 feet of him?
No, all the tentacles are currently like underneath this thing, now just pushing it off the ground.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So so he's gonna try and cover the retreat, and he's gonna eye beam and streak the beam across the tentacles
Roll your attacks.
as they're running away. Fudge. Okay, one's a 9, so that's a miss. All right, there we go. Second one's a 17. He hits it for 8 force damage.
Nice, good to know. Okay.
And then
Is
he's
that all
gonna-
you're doing?
Then he's gonna run 30 feet away and try and take cover behind. He's gonna try and take behind cover behind another stalagmite.
You can get like 25 feet away and there's a perfect stalagmite there, and you just like doop behind it. Okay,
And then that's his turn.
Frank.
So how far can Frank run without falling like into the thing with like how far away can I back
You
up?
haven't
'Cause
you haven't moved that much towards it. You've moved like less than
No.
30 feet as far as I can tell, yeah.
I haven't moved towards it at all.
Okay, so then you're still standing by the edge. Where do you want to go?
Okay, well then, no. Frank is gonna stay there, and he's gonna shoot the what did you say? This big thing that came up or whatever. Something that's he just sees the rest running. He's gonna shoot a firebolt into it and
Roll with
basically hold his shield.
disadvantage to shoot at something randomly. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Disadvantage roll.
Taking a pot shot.
21.
Nice.
The other one was a crit. That's too bad. Anyway,
Roll your damage.
7 plus 5, so that's 12.
Well, okay, good to know.
And he's just gonna hold his shield like in front of him, and hold on, I'm gonna see whether or not he makes the thing. He doesn't again. He's gonna try to speak again. He's just gonna. Did you really just laugh?
So, on a system, Frank and John are fine. Lula, Aslan, and Saul. Who is still within 50 feet of this thing?
Saul's within 50 feet.
Saul is definitely.
If Saul is within 50 feet, then I think the rest of you are too, right?
Yeah.
Can I have a
Well,
dexterity saving throw, please?
sure.
Is that Aslan too?
Aslan
sure.
Aslan will watch you run past and then followed you.
Right, but I think he would have gotten more speed.
I mean,
to be
if I use my full movement speed, I would have gone way past him. But I think for cinematic effect, we should say that he's still within 50 feet.
It's like I said, it's up to you.
Okay, I just want to
Let's
make a
do it.
case for him.
Honor system, yeah, fair enough.
Roll. Hey, dexterity's roll. Let the dice decide, right?
All right,
13.
come on, baby.
13.
Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah.
10 dexterity save.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, you
fake
have
monk.
27 on dex? Jesus.
Yeah. I don't still have an inspiration point, do I?
You used it
Luna
for the
got
cooking,
24.
remember?
Yeah, I used it for the
17.
cook roll.
Me too. So, who got below a 13?
I did.
23 fire damage.
Okay.
As this white light underneath goes and then just blasts and erupts across the floor of the cavern, engulfing it in a blue-white flame. And this blue-white flame chases you and erupts. The other two, you can take half of 23 fire damage. So Aslan, that's double half for you if you're raging.
12,
So
13.
So that's 5.
So a quarter.
That's 11 for Lula, and that's 5 for Aslan. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 for Lula, 5 for Aslan. And then
I'm just saying, for an explosion,
I need all of
5
you.
is not bad.
I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is it magic? No.
It's not magic, no.
19.
That was just the fire.
4.
16.
4.
4?
4.
16, that makes it.
John has a 7.
Uh-oh.
Lula,
Okay.
26. So just
DC is
Saul
at
and
15.
John.
Who got
Just Saul and
Saul and John?
And John. Yeah.
Aslan? You got above a 15?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you got above 15, you take no damage. The rest of you can take... Oh, fuck, that's a big one, boys.
Yeah, that might be it.
16, 22 force damage.
I am down.
Yeah, John's unconscious.
As this shockwave just across the sorry, John, you have cover. You can have advantage on that throw.
Oh, I do
Who,
have
me?
cover?
You do have cover. You remember you said you died by stalagmite? You can have
Yeah.
advantage on that saving throw.
Oh, good
I
for
wanted
you.
to give it to you. Sorry, I just forgot.
Yeah, you
Can
better pray.
Can I just pass?
Can I just pass?
Did you fail it again?
No, I didn't.
No, yeah.
I
Okay,
haven't
then-
rolled yet.
then-
1 sec.
Strange.
Chances are, no.
20. Rolling more than that 20.
Yeah, I failed.
You rolled it
No.
lower. You rolled a 6. Oh no. Oh shit.
But why did you roll again? I
You
don't
told me to,
understand.
right?
No, not
Gave him
you.
advantage.
No, not Kyle. I thought you said Lula.
Oh.
No. Okay, so then yeah, you still take the damage. Sorry, it's 22 total, force damage as the shock wave just blasts out across the cavern, and this entire conical form lifts off. You see all the tentacles pull themselves in slowly, wrapping themselves around its form before it just and seems to move further upwards and disappear into the blackness of the tunnel before you guys hear a strange crashing and then a faint light, almost like the midday sun, and a single leaf floats from whatever hole it's just made above.
It fled, or
Light. Like it
burrowed a hole into
It,
the top
like-
of the mountain, and
It,
then
it literally it like so the original flame damage was it just like picking off the ground and the flame just burst out and burnt everyone in proximity of it, and then it just
Basically,
and with that force of it like plummeting through, just shock waves that everybody was then hit with the force damage, and then you guys hear it and a splintering and a crashing as it makes its way out of some sort of covering, and you guys see light emanate from above, like the mid-afternoon sun, and some leaves and some foliage just slowly drift down whatever hole was just left behind.
okay.
Lula, are you still up? Saul's unconscious.
Lula is still up, surprisingly.
So was it just Saul that went out?
No,
and
John.
John.
Yeah,
John?
and
Oh,
Saul.
John was the other one. Sorry, my bad. I was like wondering who it was.
John and Soul.
John and Saul are down.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
say a John goes flying, and now he's just like sprawled, limp next to the ledge where the rope is.
Yeah.
One arm like hanging off.
Oh God.
Frank seeing this will like pull him back. Like just slightly though. Frank's not very strong, so he just like no, not over the edge.
No.
how-
No.
Is no. So is this thing still going on with Frank and John with the mind stuff? I still have to roll every time I want to speak.
You guys have a minute of it left. Wait, let me do. Actually, it's 10 minutes. My bad.
Oh dang.
thought-
10 minutes. Yeah.
How long has it been?
Okay. No. You do get to repeat your saving throw though. My bad.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
you guys
wow,
can repeat your
okay.
saving throw, but it
What's-
is a
what-
10-minute long effect.
What was the saving throw?
14 Constitution.
14 Constitution.
So you guys can give me a repeated throw.
So Frank makes it the second time.
Nice. John is unconscious. You don't get to make a throw.
He
With
didn't
that,
make it anyway.
Well, I was doing it for the past round.
yeah, that's fair. You guys now lie in a scattering, drifting dust of this sudden acceleration in front of you. The midday sun now emanates from another shaft that seems to have exited the mountain entirely. There are bits of foliage and grass and leaves drifting through the hole that seem to have just been broken. And you guys now, some of you unconscious, some of you still awake, though still injured, lay.
What are you talking
In-
about, injured?
Frank's
fine.
asking for it, okay?
Frank is at full health.
Yeah, let's just stay in character, please. It's not that funny.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you guys lay there and stand there and try to pull your unconscious allies back towards you, there's silence once again. You guys swear you can hear the faintest chirp, chirp, chirp of birds on the outside, wherever you seem to have found yourselves. If nobody wants to do anything, I am going to make Frank and Saul start rolling death saving throws.
John.
Hang
Saul.
on.
Yeah,
Hang
John
on.
and Saul.
But
Sorry,
Hang
John
on.
and Saul. Yeah.
Okay.
Ron
since-
I just-
so is Frank still
All the
present, by the way?
apostles.
Is that also gone? Yeah, right.
Did you save? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, fair enough. Okay. So So yeah, I'll let Lula go first because I'm sure she's gonna do something about Saul being down.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, Lula is after that thing just went through the mountain. She's gonna look around and see at least Saul just on the ground, and she's gonna be like, "Oh no, Saul!" And she's gonna go towards him, and she's gonna use healing ability, or at least her trait skill.
Feet.
Okay.
Got healer feet.
Yeah, just
All right.
wrap the.
So Lula's using the healer feat. Frank, are you gonna do something?
Aslan
Doesn't
will try
John-
to stabilize John.
Aslan will rolling medicine check. Aslan, go ahead.
Okay, I mean,
With that,
17.
as Aslan and Lula, shut up. As Aslan and Lula desperately struggle to save their friends, we're gonna end the session. Thanks for ruining my
Oh, shut
cliffhanger,
up.
bro. Shut up, okay. We're not supposed to know if they make it, okay?
Oh yeah,
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did,
Yeah.
and as much fun as the monk did, apparently. We'll be here, same time, same place next week. Join us again to find out if Saul lives, I guess. Thanks, Aslan. Have a lovely
Hey,
week,
we don't
everybody.
know.
Yeah. It's John.
See you
We'll
next
see if
week.
John lives or not.
We'll see if
See you
John
next
lives.
week.
No,
Enjoy the
Bye.
outro.
Bye.
Goodbye.
The reason I said